Sewing a button is just one of those adulty things that so many of us never really learned. Like how to do your taxes, how to replace a flat tire, how to fold a fitted sheet. Like seriously, does anybody actually know how to do this? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to sew 3 different kinds of buttons. Hi, I'm Nikita and welcome to my channel where this is what I do. I drink and I sew things. Today I'm drinking coffee because it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Come on. When I was a teenager, my grandma bought me this book. It's called How to Sew a Button and Other Nifty Things Your Grandmother Knew. It has great stuff in it, like how to unclog a toilet, how to build a fire, how to fold a fitted sheet, and yeah, of course, how to sew a button. That's like what it's called. I'll link this book in the description because it's actually like super helpful, but I'm also going to show you how to sew 3 different kinds of buttons. You're going to need whatever fabric or sweater or whatever you're sewing your button onto. Matching thread. This is not matching, but you should use matching thread. A hand needle and your button. To start, I'm cutting about 2 feet of thread. Start by threading your needle and pull it through until the ends meet. Then you're going to take the ends and tie them in a knot. And I'm going to trim off the excess thread beneath the knot. Locate the spot on your fabric where you want the button to go, either by finding loose threads or a hole from where you lost your button, and go from the back of the fabric so the knot is on the back. Then take your button, thread it through, line up the holes how you want it to go. Now I'm going to put my needle through, either going horizontally or diagonally to match how it looks on your garment. Then I'm going to pass the needle through the first hole, pull it tight, and back, and you're going to do this 4 times. Now I'm going to go from the back up to the top 2 holes, and I'm going to repeat. Now to tie it off, you are going to pass your needle through the back of the fabric, but not through any holes, so it comes out the front underneath the button. Then you are going to wrap it around what's called the shank, which is the thread in between the fabric and the button, 6 times. Now to finish it off, I'm going to pass my needle through the thread . Then I'm going to go back around and I'm going to do it one more time. Then snip your thread and your button is done. Make sure you don't neglect your coffee or whatever else you're drinking. Identify where you want your button to go and thread through the back. Thread your button on the top and make sure the holes are lined up the way you want them. Pass your needle through the other hole, then back up through the back.
Push the needle up through the back, but not through the button. Then wrap the thread around the shank 6 times.
This is why you use a matching thread.
Push the needle through the thread, then come back around and pass through it again. Then snip your thread and you're done. For a shank button, push the needle from the back where you want the button to go. Then thread the button onto your thread. Hold the button in place with your thumb and push the needle through to the back just on the other side of the shank. Thread the needle up through the back of the fabric and through the hole, and then repeat that process 4 more times. Wrap the thread around the shank 6 times. Pass the needle through the thread and through the buttonhole twice, and then snip your thread. And now you're done.
And there you go. How to sew a button 3 ways. It's a peppermint mocha in case anybody cares, because I'm getting in the Christmas spirit. Now go forth and save all of your sweaters that have missing buttons. Don't forget to check the inside seam if you are sewing a button on a sweater, because a lot of manufacturers will put extra buttons right here just for this instance. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and then stick around so that you can drink along and sew along with me on my next video. Thanks for watching!